Hi my beautiful subscribers, I hope you're all doing well, my dears, my viewers. Welcome to my channel. This is Ocean Intuitive Tarot, and today we are going to see here what's next in love. Alright, so we are talking about your next romantic relationship. Let us check together what's next in love. So I'm going to shuffle here and we are going to take one card for each group. Alright, so let us see what's next in love. Alright, so, oops. What's next in love for my dear group number 1? Alright. For my group number 2, group number 3, and I believe that today I'm going to do a group number 4 also. Alright, so let's see what's next in love. For our first group, you are going to have the gift. Second group, you are going to have keys on trees. For third group, you are going to have weaving flowers. And fourth group, the observer. Alright, so we have here 4 groups, my dears, and take time to choose the one that you're most drawn to. Get in contact with your heart space, do some meditation, and use your intuition. You have the timestamps in the description box, and we are going to see each other in your reading. Bye! Hi my loves, welcome to group number 1. If you chose here the gift card, this is your reading. So I believe this is someone that will have the energy of a present in your life. This will be someone that probably will bring out many things in both of you to work out, all right? But it seems that whatever will happen will come as a present for both of you to heal some deep wounds that you do have. And it's going to be a union here of a lot of learning between you two. But I want to know more about your next romantic relationship. What's next in love? So let us see what's next in love for my dear group number 1. What's next in love for my dear group number 1? Alright, so alright, yeah, the same energy. Some probably there is a lot to heal between you two. There will be a lot to heal between you two, and it's normal because we need to grow with other people. The purpose of everything that is happening around us is always the purpose of self-understanding and self-healing, and making us more and more empathic towards what is happening inside of us. And when we can be empathic with what is happening inside of us, everything that is surrounding us change also. So take a deep look to everything that you are surrounding yourself with, because that is also a reflex. So I do believe that life is a mirror, and unfortunately we have spots. Everybody has spots that we don't see very well inside of us, because we are not conscious about it, because we don't want to be conscious about it. Sometimes, for example, when we have a big fear in our life, that big fear can be manifested also in our lives if you believe in law of attraction. And that is because there is a lot of emphasis inside of you. You are attracting everything that you put your mind into. So when you do enter in this world of alchemy and understanding all the symbols and representations that we all have in our lives around us and mirroring us, we are also going to learn how to trust in life and trust that everything is working out, because the more your energy change from fear to trust and to surrender and understanding that and believing, that's why this divine feminine source part in us is very important for us to be aware of it and to be aware how it works, how much we need to manifest what we would like to manifest, how much we need to believe in it, to trust in it, and to almost feel it alive. It's not almost, it's really, it's very, very important to feel it already, the goodness, the trust in the higher source, in the beauties, in the wonders of life, because that then will be represented and will be mirrored back to us, because we are putting strength on it, right? But of course we are not perfect and we are not all illuminated, so sometimes we all have fears. But the most important thing, and going back to your reading here, when we do have fears, those fears can be also manifested in situations, in people that we attract, and we are not sometimes aware of it, but we are attracting. But in these cases, it's very, very important to know how to shift here the energy, to understand. And this sometimes is a slow process, and it's okay, because we all have our own time to do things. We all have our own time to deal with situations, to heal. Sometimes it takes the time that it has to take. But as soon as possible, if you shift your minds from a place of fear to a place of trust, the sooner life is going to start manifesting that way. And the sooner things that are not meant to stay with you, because your mind has shifted into a new reality, they will go away too, all right? And it's very, very important when we make a decision not to look back, all right? Not to look back to the problem all the time. Look back, look to the solution, look in front to the solution. That's the way. And if whatever was around you that had to go away, one day will come in a different energy, return, but in a different energy that is more... because what happens when two people meet is that there is a dance between two people. And this dance is going to force these two people to grow with each other. And sometimes there are so many struggles that people, they need to go apart. And it might be because one of the persons, the people in the connection, change their energy, shift the energy, and understands that that is not for them. Because that happens. And when that happens, it might be that the other person with other situations, or even with this lesson in this relationship, they change the frequency, they change their energy, and it's possible that they will transform and be a match to you in the future. But the importance here is that each one of you follow your own energy and don't be stuck in the areas that you are not wanting to be there. You're not wanting for your life. and decide to move, because it's important to decide to move, and to move with confidence, to move when you're feeling it, of course, because this is a personal choice here. But whatever you are going to do, this movement, this direction, to move with confidence and with trust that whatever was left behind does not serve your energy anymore. All right? And this is actually a big lesson for you, because it's not always easy to leave behind what we don't want. And it's incredible, because the more you keep looking back, the more that keeps manifesting in our lives. All right? So the quicker you look to the solution and you keep moving towards a solution, the quicker also life is going to be manifesting that for you. All right? And that energy in your life. So let us check more. This is what I feel. I feel that you are going to be learning a lot with this person. That is, I believe that fears are going to pop up in this connection. I'm not going to lie. But the purpose of these kind of connections, because life is not perfect. We all have things to deal with inside. All right? The way you choose to deal with these things is the magic. The way you choose to deal with the problems is how you can dance with the movement of the world. So it's very important to really know the element of water when we are in this kind of connections. Water is mother, water is life, everything comes from water. And if we really understand the energy of this mother energy, we really learn how to flow with life. And also we learn that how magical it is, everything that surrounds us, because everything is water, everything is mirroring, so that you can be aware of what you do, what are your values, what you do want it to manifest in your life, what you do want to maintain your attention in, or what you want to create in your life. Because in this life, everything is possible. There is everything being experienced in this life. As sooner you do understand this, the sooner you have the key to create what you would like in this experience. It's not easy. We are all here. We are all here in this learning process, in this experience. So let us check next connection, next relationship to my dear group number 1. Okay. Yes, I believe this all has to do with some deep inner child healing that you both are going to be doing together. There is a strength that needs to appear here, needs to be brought to life. It has to do with your roots, all right? And here I was already seeing roots. It has to do with your roots. Probably one of you or both of you had a lot of problems in your childhood, and that really affected the perception that how you see connections and how you are seeing life nowadays. Now there is a healing needed to be done here, and we've seen that since the beginning. And this will be a present. It might seem negative, but this will be a present to your life. Because these wounds, they need reflection, and they need your attention, for both of you. Or yes, I believe this is a dynamic between you two. And the sooner you understand what needs healing here, what part of you needs to be rebuilt and be reparent, so that it can grow stronger, so that you can feel the security inside of you and not be afraid. Don't move with fear in life. So there is here a lot of, and this is something that you can already start doing, and a lot of inner child reparenting yourself, remembering what you couldn't do when you were a child, and perhaps trying to bring that to your life right now. Imagine some movies that you didn't see when you were a child, something that you couldn't do when you were a child because or your parents didn't have the money, something like that, and right now you can give that present to you. So start rebuilding and start trusting yourself more and more, because right now you can give the strength, you can rebuild that part of you that needs healing. All right, and I had to make a pause here in our video. So this is also could be representative that you will feel that once in a while you will need to take time for yourself, and respecting that time. Because in a connection, in a love and romantic relationship, it's very important to know when we need space, when we need time for us, when we need that healing moment for us, when we are just going to do things for ourselves. It's very, very important not to get lost in each other's energy, but at the same time come together as a whole, as an individual, with each individual energy inside of you. All right, this is what I mean to say. Sorry that sometimes my English is not great, but I do my best here. All right, so let's see more. Next relationship for my dear group number 1. Yes, there is here this fear, there will be fear of transformation. And this path for transforming these deep wounds are not going to be easy, but it's going to be there waiting for you, waiting for the chance to transform. You know that when we have these deep wounds inside of us, life is going to bring us many, many situations, connections, so that we can understand where is the part of us that needs healing. And that's why sometimes situations, they repeat itself once and all over again. And the purpose is really to find the wound. And it's not easy, and sometimes we avoid that. But to see it means expansion. To accept that we need healing in some area needs expansion. Means expansion. And to trust. When I talk in my videos, and I say this a lot, that the Divine Feminine has I believe a strong power inside of them, is when they learn to trust, when they surrender. This is more correct to say, when they surrender to trust. All right, and this is so powerful, to trust in that things are working out for them. And Yeah, this is very, very important for us to understand this, and to understand that lessons are going to come in our lives. They are always going to be there. And people that surround us will be our mirrors somehow. Even if it is to a part of us that, or a part of us that we ignored, but how can I say this? So, for example, imagine a situation that you went through when you were a child, and it was very difficult for you to deal with. And what is going to happen is that there is always going to be there inside of you as an energy, but with growing, you're not going to pay attention to it anymore. But it's there. It's just that you are not paying attention. It's not in your conscious every day. But it's still kind of messing with your life. Because it's more unconscious, but it's there. So what is going to happen is that life can bring that up, because though you're not aware of it, you are still giving importance to that, and it's still somehow messing with your life. So the purpose of the mirror that is going to mirror that hurt is for healing. All right? So I'm having to stop once in a while the video because my cat is wanting to come in, to go out. And I believe this is also the need that life is trying all the time to bring these questions to you, so that you can look at them, look at what happened. This is healing in need, but it's going to be very difficult transformation. So watch out for this, because the eternal saying of who said this was Bruce Lee, but also it is a philosophy of life, especially in Buddhism, I believe, in Zen, that water is a very powerful element, and they say be water. And there is a reason for that. Be water. Let yourself flow. Know how to flow with life. Because life will give you the strength as water. Because if you look at elements, water is a very, very powerful element, because it's indestructible. It can divide itself in a lot of particles, but you cannot destroy water. It's impossible. It has many states, but you cannot destroy it. So if you learn how to be water and accept the transformations that life brings you, you will also be indestructible. Though water is also the element, is the first element, I would say, right? It's the mother element. And this is also ruled by Neptune and the dream state, and the first stages of our lives as childhood. So understanding how to move in life, and how to heal those wounds, and look at life from another perspective, when you know how to heal the wounds from your past. That is going to pop up. They are going, and the purpose is healing. The purpose is healing. All right. So next connection, next relationship, my dear group number 1. Yes. So life is going to be presenting to you with many adventures for both of you, and these adventures, they are coming for transformation. You are both wanting to do this, because it's life. Life is a process of learning, And when two people come together, there is always a learning. Yeah, to bring the knowledge you need to bring to those wounds, that they are there hidden. Why are fears coming up? When you feel afraid of something, and this can be anything. Imagine you're afraid that this person is not going to be there for you at a certain time. You know, fears. When fears pop up, always ask yourself, why? Why are they there? When things are not happening even yet, but worries are already there. So ask yourself why. Why are they? What is really causing this already? Yes. And the strength there you are going to be building is in both of you. In both of you is going to be this strength. This strength is going to be fortified. Because your connection will bring up those insecurities. And this will also be your strength. Yes, because there is a big transformation coming up for you. Wanting to come up. And notice how these people here, they are kind of letting water run. Look at the image. So the purpose here is so that you let the water be fluid. All your emotions, you let the water be worked with transformation. Transformation needs to be there in your connection. It's very important not to be stuck, but to let the emotions be worked out, and understanding how transformation needs to be there inside this connection in order to work out. Accept this change that needs to happen in your subconscious, both of you, so that you can fortify. Oh, I don't know if you say this in English. So that you can make this stronger. All right, make this stronger, this connection stronger, and at the same time you are making yourself stronger, and you will have much more emotional intelligence together. But be careful not to let fears take the best of you. All right, this will be your biggest test in this next relationship. Well, and in the end, all relationships kind of bring this up, because that's the purpose of mirrors, you know, is to bring up the questions that you have in life, situations, healings. Bring up the magic. What do you want? Ask yourself, what do you want to leave? What do you want to manifest? Because that is where you need to focus your attention to achieve the balance that you both really need in this, will be needing. This will be a demanding connection, all right? And you will really, yes, will be a demanding connection, but will bring you what you always wished. All right? Now, life is a process, and is in connections that we really work in ourselves. All right? So this is what I have for you, my dear group number 1. And we are going to see each other next readings. Bye. Hi, my dear group number 2. So welcome to your reading. This person will hear your next connection, will bring the key to your freedom. will bring a key to your freedom, and it's not the other person that is going to give you, it's yourself, because you are going to grow a lot, and you are going to discover, you are going to understand that only you have the key to your freedom, and that you can create freedom in connections. We trust. You are going to understand that only you can give yourself the value that you are wanting to receive from your partner. You are the one that that should be valuing yourself, and because that value is what is with that value that you are going to be manifesting everything that surrounds you. And sometimes we want from other people what we are not giving to ourselves. So what is going to happen is that we are going to manifest around us situations that will mirror back to us what we are not valuing in ourselves. So those people are probably not going to value something in ourselves, because even ourselves are not doing that. So how many times people in general, and myself included of course, we feel offended by someone and we give that a lot of importance, and in the end it really hurt, because we also have a wound there. And when something really hurts ourselves, because when you are so confident in your energy and somebody tells you something, I don't know, something that you, in general, people wouldn't like, let's say it like that, and you're so confident in yourself that perhaps you would give a laugh out of it and say, what? Something like this, that is not even in my experience. What are you talking about? And it would be something like alien or something like that. Wouldn't make sense because you're so confident in yourself. But when someone really knows where the spot is, and they provoke you, or they say something to offend you, and you do feel the wound there, that's because in that part of you, you need healing. All right, that is a part of you that needs healing. And so it seems to me that this connection will make you understand how valuable you were, and how much you were putting yourself in somehow locked from understanding how much you had grown and how much potential you have inside of you, and understanding your strength. I believe there is a big understanding. Look at this, your first card. Look at how you're going to look at yourself. You are going to put yourself here in a pedestal. You are going to realize how powerful and how beautiful you are inside. Now, also, I believe this connection is going to pop up these questions inside of you, so that you can liberate yourself and really be confident in yourself. So let's see more. Next in love for my group number 2. Next in love for my group number 2. Yes. Yes. It will be a big self search here, and really learning how precious you are inside. All right? It will be a big look at your energy. You will feel that you will be expanding with this relationship. I believe this is, this will be a very beautiful connection. A very, very beautiful connection that you are going to be manifesting beautiful things in your life. Expansion. Probably you will have children with this person. I believe that you will have no doubts about this connection. You will not doubt this connection. You might go through difficult periods, of course, but as we all do. But I believe this person is going to focus on you. There is here a matter of focus here. Yes. Now, some insecurities might pop up here in this connection. All right? But these insecurities are going to be for the purpose of healing them. All right? To bring healing to that side of you that is going to feel insecure about the connection. And about happiness, perhaps. So, next in love for my group number 2. There is a need for healing here. Alright? There is this need for healing these insecurities, my love. Because too many cards, I'm sorry. Too many cards fell. Because the purpose of this connection is this healing. Is you finding the confidence you need in yourself. Your next romantic, yes. Sorry, I had to pause here the video because my cat wanted to go out. So it seems to me that there will be a lot of stability here, but there will be a lot of questions that are going to pop up here about your insecurities. All right, there is a healing here for your securities. So what I mean by this is that look at this Queen of Swords here, very confident in herself, and this Nine of Cups over there. Now the purpose of all of this healing that you need to make, that you avoid in connections to make, is really to be trusting in yourself, be very confident. And there is an element here of being more rational also, that is really going to bring the self-confidence that you need for yourself. All right? Because this next romantic connection is a lot, sometimes we want to know, how is it going to be? The most important things when we are connecting with other people is always what are we healing in ourselves? What message are we receiving from that situation, right? Other people and everything that is surrounding us is always mirroring something back to us. So this connection will be very important here for your healing, especially your self-confidence, you understanding how powerful you are, You understanding that you have the key to free yourself from those fears, from those insecurities. Probably even insecurities that you are going to have a connection, a romantic connection with someone. But love is wanting to be brought into your life. And there is this pain that you hold inside of you, probably from other experiences, feeling insecure, that needs to be changed here for more security. If you really use, there is here a need to use your mind, to use your logic, to observe things and use your logic. You know, for example, when those, I'm sorry about camera, when those insecurities pop up and you ask, and you have someone precious beside you, why don't, asking that question in a rational way. Why am I feeling insecure here? Is this really the situation itself that is, you know, what can I do about this? What can I do about this? Because sometimes all we need is trust until something is shown contrary. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making myself be understood here. But it's like trusting things, trusting yourself. When you feel insecure, asking, why are you feeling insecure? Is this situation really bringing me that insecurity, or is this my fears, something from the past that is bringing me the insecurity? So asking yourself these questions, be more rational, working with your mind here. Alright, this is what is going to be asked from you, because the purpose of this connection is you elevating yourself, you recognizing how powerful you are, how precious you are, and this person is going to mirror that. Is going to mirror your confidence in yourself. They are going, once you learn how to tap into that energy, how to understand that if you have a problem, you are capable enough to go and to resolve it, to deal with it. Right? Bringing the confidence back to your life. So this is what I have for you, my loves. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, and we are going to see each other next readings. Bye. Hi, my group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So let us check here what's next in love for you. First of all, I believe you're going to be doing like some practical things in this connection. Working with your hands. Perhaps you work with your hands. I'm seeing here, yeah, be creating beauty around you. Yeah, it can be about decorating, doing things for your home, creating here. Wow, can be about prosperity, a lot of prosperity here. Maybe you will think this will be a serious connection, where you are going to feel very expansion energy from this connection, even if you are, you know, wishing to have a family, for example. Wow. All right, so my dears, yes, this is someone from your past. All right, this is someone that perhaps they're already in your life, or they are going to wanting to return, because there is something that is unforgettable about you. Yeah, 6-6. Wow. you are going to feel victorious about this. I don't know, this victory might, it seems to me that something difficult was happening between you two, or happened between you two, that you are going to feel that this will be a victory over this past that you went through. Yeah, someone was afraid here, not wanting to get out of a dark space, but they decided to be victorious about this. They decided that they wanted something here. Clarify, please. Oh. Something changed here. There was an energy here. Maybe you did separate at one point, and that's why I was feeling that energy of someone that was stuck in the dark, and someone couldn't move here. So what changed? Yeah, but someone really fought that fears about your connection. Look how number 2 is here backwards, and here is upwards. So someone really was brave enough, look at this, brave enough to win a battle here, could be inside themselves, so that they could return to the past here, to your connection. Because something was broken, and but fears are being battled, you know. So what's next in love for my group number 3? Yeah, start over a connection that broke in the past. There is a new start, fresh start here, after a battle here. So next, romantic connection for my group number 3. This person is still haunted, or you are still going to be having some issues to work together, all right? Some fears that they are always going to pop up here in order to be victorious about it. So next connection, trusting in this connection will be very important. Trusting in the dreams that you both have will be very important. Trusting that you're going to be able to succeed these problems that are going to pop up in this connection. And they already did before. Trusting that if you are meant to, you are going to be together. What's next in love for my group number 3? A new start. A new start is what is coming. A new start, my loves, about this connection. A new start, and I believe a new way to go, so that this connection can be restart again with you know, walking away from problems from the past here, and believing in what can this connection can bring. Getting out from that tower, their dark tower, just being nostalgic about the past, but actually making. There might be some communication coming in, my dears, and it can be about these dreams because this person cannot forget you. You are their wish. You are their wish. You represent their happiness. They are wanting to come out of pain, of this pain cycle, and they are wishing here to bring some communication. And this can be a new start between you two. All right? And I see you connecting things, doing things with your hands, and this can also represent creation, create. You know, connections, they will always have some problems, some issues. Depends on what are your values. Depends on what you understand that you need to preserve, what you understand that it means your happiness, and how much both of you can construct together both of your dreams, you know, both worlds, how much you two can do this, can fulfill each. How can I say this? Basically, and how much you can support each other in your individual dreams and grow together and still maintain together, still be together with each other. There is a lot to grow here in this connection, and I see you doing this. All right, so this is what I have for you, my dear group number 3, and let me know in the comments if this resonated, and we are going to see each other next readings. Bye. Hi, my dear group number 4, welcome. So this is someone, your next connection will be, it might start in social media, you know. Well, I mean, you might meet each other in social media. This is what I mean. You might appreciate what each of you posts, and you might feel very, very attracted for each other. And there will be here a kind of you know, a dreamy state between you two. You are going to be longing to be together, but there will be, you know, there will be a lot of this energy of platonic, you know, like you are going to appreciate each other posts, perhaps. You are going to observe a lot each other. Can be someone that you are going to observe here, and whatever you are going to be communicating with each other is going to transform you both. You are going to be letting go of many things here. Let me see. Interesting. Clarify. Yeah. Maybe you are going to be going after understanding more about yourself in this connection. You know, social media can do something interesting in everybody psyche, because it's like art itself. Every time we look at art and what somebody paints, what somebody photographs, and we look at the picture, we look at the image, there is a lot of us in the interpretation of that image, of that picture. All right. There is this is the base of many psychologists, especially I believe it was Jung that really work with this element of noticing what other people would see in a picture, for example, because that would tell a lot of other people, of the people that is looking. So I believe that whatever you are going to be communicating with each other will be a step to self-knowledge. And you are going to be understanding a lot of what you value in this connection. There will be a lot of mind process here. There is an element with conversation. It might be that you really need to get out of your comfort zone to communicate with this person. Yes. Why? That's interesting. There is a lot of introspection here. You know, there are many ways of communicating with other people. And it can be that you find a special way to communicate with this person. It can also be that a lot of your connection will be in this mind, with this introspection, reflection. This will be what you are going to be working in your next relationship. It will be a lot about you, your own values. You will go in an inner search with this connection here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Maybe you are going to be learning a lot about love too. Yes, because there is a need for some perspective here. Maybe life will bring you with this connection a new way of seeing the world, a new way of opening up your heart chakra that you never had before. Maybe you are going to pursue some creativity here. I don't know what is going on here with the speaking. Maybe you are going to... Interesting. Maybe you are going to be you are going to be using your communication in a different way. Maybe this connection will stimulate here a creativity, a creative space inside of you. All right, and it's going to really make you work here. Be aware of some mind challenging space also with communication can be challenging here with this connection. There will be a need to get out of your comfort zone here. This will be a connection that will really make you work and reflect about different sides of life. So next relationship for my group number 4. Yes, because, you know, I believe you have here some deep wounds to work still. And that you were not easily coming out from those wounds. And this might be affecting also the way communication. Because still we have here, there is a difficult communication. Difficulty here, some difficulties here, and probably some suffering. Why? For sure, this will make you work a lot. Your inner self, yourself. You are going to be expanding somehow with this connection that you're going to have. Maybe this will stimulate a side of you that you didn't know before. There will be a need of reflection, for sure, to get out of this pain. Because there is a cycle here that needs to end. All right. So there is here an interpretation also that you already know this person. This might be another way of seeing this. You already know this person. You're not talking with this person directly, but there might be some kind of, you know, communication in your behaviors, in the way you post things, something like that. Because this brings you to a lot of reflection and brings you a lot of inner work. But there's something wrong with communication here. It's like you're not communicating. There is a need here to look at another perspective, to expand yourself. What's next in love? Next in love is expanding yourself. Is you. This is about you. From all my groups, this is the one that is more about you. It's like I'm seeing this person here, but this person is like a key to open up something inside of you. And it is to finish here a cycle that you are not being able to finish. What's next in love for my group number 4? Look, I just said it's just the key. It's just the key. This connection is just the key. It's a key for you to open up. Probably even your own creativity, your expansion. All right? There's something that you are going to be finding for sure. It seems, you know what is the energy that I'm feeling? Like a muse. Someone that by your connection will, I started by saying platonic, and there is a reason for that. Is that by your communication, creative communication, or whatever happened to you, that right now you are finding other ways to communicate in silence even, is going to allow you to access to a space inside of you that is going to lead into expansion. What's next in love to my group number 4? Look, this is beautiful. You are going to come together. You are going to come together. There is something that you will be finding in yourself. It needs to be in yourself. Mark my words. It needs to be something that you will find in yourself. You know, you might be finding your own, you might be accessing your own value with this experience. You know, how precious you are, how beautiful you are. You are going to come together. There is something special in this connection. All right? And it's interesting. This might be my group of artists, very sensitive people here. I love this energy that I'm receiving. And I do believe that whatever you had here, either if you already know this person and you went here in a silent space, what you're going to be finding inside yourself is the key here to your expansion. Sorry about the camera there. Is the key here for change, even. For a change that will bring you to this person. It seems to me 2 very intelligent and creative people. Finding, and especially you, this is about you. Finding your value. Beautiful. I don't feel the need to see more. I just see two people coming together and starting in a kind of more platonic way, or you already know this person and you were interacting more in this communicating without words, and this leading you to connect with yourself in such a deep way that will lead here to this change, lead to riding the winds of change that will bring you to this person. It's possible that you will also receive a message from this person, and this will unlock here this period of suffering that you are not being able to come out from, this silence that I'm seeing here, this lack of communication in a word sense. Very, very interesting, this energy, my dears. And let me know in the comments all about this if you like to share your experience. Yeah, and this is what I have for you. We're going to see each other next readings. Bye.